Okay. Are you ready?
I just got down here, so technically no.
Well, I'm switched over, so it doesn't matter if you're ready.
Well, I gotta check the audio.
Give me a second. I have to move the mic.
Up after the ad. We love ads.
We do. I mean, well, sort of. Like, ads are ads, so like they're an evil that must exist in the world, whether we like them or not. So, that's not to say that we don't support Twitch and
Blah 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 blah.
they're giving us ads. Please do not remove ads from our channel, Twitch. But I don't think there's a single person at Twitch who wouldn't willingly admit, like, yeah, watching ads sucks and no one likes to do it. But we do like making money on videos, and the way we do that is by putting ads on them.
Okay, we sound fine.
Yeah.
I listened to it for a good minute because I've been worried because of the videos I've been watching.
Yeah.
We're good. Alright, hello people, it's us Two Bros Game, and I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your host, Older Bro.
And we're back with Pokemon Shield, where Older Bro's probably getting sick, but he's not that sick. He's good to sit through
I am
this.
capable of talking and being here. I am not capable of sitting up.
So, as you can see, guys, I have finally changed the team on this screen to be shiny Pokemon.
Yay.
And I have also changed our shiny hunting team.
Yeah.
Yep. So we have different Pokemon on our shiny hunting team. So I'll show
Why do you hate the shinies that were on our team? I mean, you say the shinies on our shiny team,
the
but
reason why
Talonflame's the shiny hunter.
The reason why I changed them is because I'm Younger Bro. I need to have the blue Pokemon. So I have all blue shiny Pokemon. I have all my favorite ones. Now, as you can see, Mew is missing from this lineup. I should have probably just stuck with the Psychic and Fairy like Pokemon. But I didn't want to go with Mew. So this is the team I have. So I got Gardevoir, I got Sylveon, my top two favorites, and I have a dinosaur on my team because you know I love Jurassic Park and dinosaurs. So of course I have to have one dinosaur on my team.
Sure.
So it was either Aurorus or Tyrantrum. I think I made the right choice. I also got Cresselia, so that hasn't changed. I put Suicune on the team because it is my favorite out of the cats, and it used to be my favorite shiny. So I'm like, we'll put him on. And then Keldeo, which is one of my favorite mythical Pokemon. Now, it has blue on it, and it's a greenish color. So I thought about putting Mew on, but the reason I didn't is because I wanted my team to not all be Psychic and Fairy, so I wanted some variety.
I mean, honestly, you could just go with mostly Psychic and Fairy and just become the Psychic Fairy gym leader.
But, yeah, I did not want to be Bidet, so...
Yeah, no, they're not all pink.
So, I went with this team. I think it's a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pink!
So, guys, we have not found Shiny Snom in the last 5 streams.
Yep.
Would you believe it? So, we are going back to Scorbunny. We are getting Raboot.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Oh god, I forgot that we don't even have 2 Scorbunnies. If this is gonna be the second one.
Yeah, this is 2.
Guys, this game takes forever to egg hunt.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to put my shiny one in there. God damn it! I keep taking out the fucking Ditto. I'm ultra pissed off. Okay, so Snom. Ah, fuck it, you can...
I was gonna say, you can just use box 27 as your, like,
just
shine
use-
hanging box.
Fuck yeah, I'm just gonna put him, like,
Yeah.
the top left.
Sure.
Sure. Looks like we got an additional Snom egg, so we'll go ahead and hatch that.
By the way, guys, if it's shiny, that is the biggest troll possible to Younger Bro.
I would be so mad. What happened to my Scorbunny?
It's back. Back.
No. Original Scorbunny.
Yeah, right there.
Did I put him in here? No.
I was gonna say, you got that Scorbunny and the shiny. Like, I don't know.
Like, I was praying that I didn't delete it.
You did not delete it.
Can you see the bit rate over there? Because I can't because of the headphones in the way.
I can see that it is green.
Okay.
I can move the headphones if you'd like it. There just isn't really any good spot for them. So, here, let me move them.
Ditto and select Scorbunny. Okay, I will go ahead and hatch the only Snom. So I'm gonna put the timer on Snom.
This is gonna be a weird timing.
Yep. It's only gonna be a minute or two.
For 1 minute.
In a week or two.
Okay. So yeah, guys, since I can be here and sit up, I will be continuing to do the terrible job of sorting cards in the background. So, I promise you that I would actually rather not be doing this right now and be able to sit up. But we don't live in that world. We live in the world where I have to go through the base set right now.
Now, oh, what was I gonna ask you? I was gonna ask you something.
Oh, right, I forgot. Shoot. The reason I had that light on, by the way, is because there's so much shadow over here, I actually can't see the numbers from this spot.
Yeah, and I won't be able to see the TV.
Exactly. So I'm like, fuck.
Not shiny.
It is not. So, guys, the universe did not troll younger bro, which would have been funny. Unfortunate.
Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put it 5 counts ahead.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. I was going to show you something before we started. Oh, well.
That way my timer won't be fucked up.
Let's be honest, your timer's always fucked up. There
All
really
right.
is no light sources in this entire corner of the room. It sucks. Why did I design the room this way?
Use your phone.
Yeah, but then I can't look at chat because I literally would have to, like...
You can see chat from the computer.
Not really. I can't read their messages easily.
Alright, so the Raboot timer will start once the first egg hatches. Watch, I get Shiny Scorbunny on the first egg. I think the first Scorbunny we got within 1,000 eggs. Pretty sure.
I mean, your counter... Well...
I have to check the other counter to check. Oh, wow, only 600.
Oh, that's actually pretty fast.
And we're at 500.
Yeah.
It's going to be hilarious if I get the starters faster than Snom.
As a reminder, guys, shiny huntings are done on are average. So, 500 may be lower or higher than the normal average, and or 600 may be lower or higher than normal average, so we may have a long way to go.
With the shiny charm, the rate is 1 in every 1,500 eggs. At worst, 2,500. So, if I have the shiny charm and I go over 2,500, that is considered abnormal.
Yeah.
Why do I know this? Because I watch Shiny Hunters. Well, I used to. I haven't watched Shiny Hunters anymore since, you know, I became one of those hunters. I watch it all the time, so maybe I'm sick of it.
Yeah. He has become that which he sought to destroy?
No. I have become what I sought to become.
Fair enough, then.
But yeah, guys, so we got a completely blue and quotes shiny team.
Yes. Blue.
And when older bro shiny hunts, he should have a completely red shiny hunt team.
I don't promise that. Also, I don't promise to shiny hunt, so...
God damn it, I thought I muted that shit.
No. You don't get the luxury of having your phone muted, because that would require foreplanning and also, or forethought and planning and remembering, more specifically.
Well, when you're in a little bit of a rush to play a video game, you forget to do things.
Exactly. Which is why you're not allowed. But yes, please remind me tonight to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Oh god, this stupid light is so bright. Well, I'm gonna adjust this.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can have the brightness on, well, you can have the light on and look at the chat. God damn it, I counted one too many. On my phone you can.
It doesn't really allow me to adjust the brightness of my flashlight.
Well, I don't think you can. No, you can't adjust brightness on the flashlight on the phone, but you can have the light on and the chat on at the same time.
Yes, but in order for it to see the cards in my hand, I'd have to lay the phone like this. So I can't see the chat due to the literal placement of the phone. So. The alternative is I turn the brightness on my screen up and point the thing away from me, which would be still a bit difficult. Although the problem I'm currently having is it's so bright here that I really don't like it because I have to look down at the card.
Maybe get a flashlight. Do you have a flashlight?
Yes, it's on my phone.
No.
No.
You don't have a flashlight?
I don't need a flashlight. I have a phone. For what purpose could I have a flashlight separate from my phone?
It's quicker to get.
How is it quicker to get a flashlight than to pull your phone out of your pocket?
In my experience, it is. Like, I have a tiny flashlight. Well, it's in my tool case now that I bought. But, like, I just easily, if I needed light, I just easily just grabbed it, clicked on a button, and there we go. I had light.
Yeah. And with my phone, I click on a button, then click on a different button, and I have it.
Yeah, so it's one more click too many.
Yeah, and I have to walk to go get my phone, or to get my flashlight. I don't have to walk to get my phone.
your phone, too.
My phone's in my pocket. Why would I have to walk to get it? Who walks to their pockets?
Well, if it needs to charge.
Then I'm not using it for a flashlight at all at that point. But I could make the same argument. What if the batteries die in your flashlight? This is a cyclical argument.
I'm just saying, like, it's handy to have either.
Yeah, I do have. I had an old flashlight. It was in the tool case that was in the desk. However, because that desk got thrown out, and this desk doesn't have drawers because I built it myself, I just stuck the tool case over there, and also all the batteries corroded. So my flashlights are currently out of commission, even if I wanted to have one.
Yeah, I bought me like a shit ton of rechargeable batteries.
Yeah, but again, the problem was that they degraded on me. So there was no way for me to... There's just no way for me to do this. There's just... Yeah, it wasn't possible, so...
Yeah, well, when we get our new setup, you should be able to see the cards better. Guys, I do have to admit, since your room is a lot bigger, there's a lot more places for shadows.
Yes.
Like,
well,
light
here's
doesn't
the other
travel
problem.
well in your room.
You gotta understand, right now, it's nice having the room this big because the sound is pretty dead. Like, it's not dead.
It's not echoey.
Yeah. The smaller you make the room, the more padding you have to start putting in the room to deaden the sound. So, that's part of the reason why I like the room, because even though it's got a lot of shadows and such, it's also very deadened because of just the size. Sound has too many places to go.
If we do move out, we should paint the walls a bright color, because that works better with Pokemon cards.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying, when we record,
yeah,
the lights tend to be a little, like, yellower, mainly because the light is bouncing off the walls and around the room, and we can't control that.
So, okay, so what you're wanting is beige walls.
I want like white walls.
We'll go with beige. That's the lightest you're gonna get. Like you're wanting a bright gray, basically. Something that's like
well, just any of the bright colors. Yeah. Like Unlisted Leaf, his room, he had it like a rainbow color, and it worked well.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying it either has to be a rainbow color or it has to be a very, very bright color.
Yeah. Okay, well, we will not hire Batman for our coloring then.
No. Unsubscribe. But yeah, even if we have a big room, we should probably add padding, or a little bit of padding anyway, because I think
that's true.
Even still, like having non-padded walls still sort of fucks with the mics. Like, it's not really audible. Like, you can't really hear it. Like, the only way you can tell is when you are editing the video.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes when I listen to our videos, I hear a little bit of echo. But I don't know if that's due to us amping up the audio or if it's to the sounds bouncing off the wall.
Okay, say that again.
Sometimes when I listen to our videos, like watch them,
yeah,
I hear a little bit of echoing, and I don't know whether that's editing the video, like jacking it up, or if it's
jacking it up. It's not, the echo you're hearing is not from audio hitting the walls and bouncing back to your mic. It's actually your voice hitting my mic. So, like, and that's something I cannot avoid except by having one mic. It's, that's the problem I constantly have to deal with. Oh, sorry, I bumped the mic. I've had situations where you've gotten so loud, I actually had to cut my audio entirely from a section because there's no way to prevent it from echoing, because you're so loud, it actually makes you loud enough in my mic to hear the echo.
Goodness.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that might be a thing telling us maybe we should only go with one mic, or we get some kind of sound filtering system, which means some kind of booth, or we just have to be in separate rooms. Like, I can deal with the separate room part. Like, I'm fine with that. I do that all the time with my friends. But the difference between me and my friends is I tend to have better equipment. Like, I'm sure eventually, like, my friends will get better equipment as we progress with our channel. Like, I'm probably gonna send them to better equipment. But
yeah.
There's just not a whole lot we can do. Oh shit, I remember the question I was gonna ask you, but I can't ask it because it has to do with mobile series.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm going to write it down. That way I remember it. Okay. Now I have to counter, and we're good. Was that only one? Okay, I got one more. I also thought about changing the bike to be the white bike because it gives a blue trail.
Yeah.
But I would also have to change in my sword.
Yeah. So I actually can adjust the brightness of the light.
Really?
But it's only from the dead, like, you can't do it from the main screen. You have to do it from the pull-down screen.
Oh.
And this is the least bright you can make it. That's maximum brightness. That's minimum brightness.
My God.
Like, if I put it here, it's like, yeah, that's still a very bright light directly under my eyes. You know what I need? I need a headlamp.
Headlamp. You know what you could have done? Just brought the lamp over there.
Yeah, I thought about that. Then we started the stream, and I was like, do I want to stand up in the middle of the stream, move the lamp over there, potentially catching that on audio, and getting in the way of the TV just to move a lamp? And my mind continues to be, maybe I should, but I'm not right now.
There we go. Yep. Not right now, and then continues to do it. Why will it not get off this screen? God, I have to close the counter app, guys, because I want to get off the screen. It reset the fucking counter.
Oh yeah, the other issue is that the cord is very short.
I think we're at 68. No, 69.
That's basically the furthest over it. There you go, I moved the lamp. And it was definitely picked up on mic. This sucks. You know, one of these days, Finn is just gonna show up in chat, and, like, we're just gonna do an entire video where we talk about our game live, and just have debates with each other through the chat, and you're just sitting there like, I have no idea what any of this means. Yep. No, we will actually never do that, guys. That would suck.
What I would like to talk about, guys, is I have said before, I am getting a new job. I'm going to be starting that on the 17th, if I haven't said.
I don't think you said a date.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see. Now, right now, I can tell Finn said something. I can't see what it says, and my phone's over here.
He says I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, but seriously, no. I would not recommend doing that. Like, it's not. It sounds funny, but it wouldn't be enjoyable for anyone. It would just suck.
I just got my new sleeves today.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be using not.
Also, hello, Finn.
Not the sleeve. Well, we will still use the sleeve tin, but it's not going to be the ones from the ETBs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, guys, do not use the ETB sleeves unless you have a big enough binder, because they do not slip into binders well.
Yeah. That's why I bought these custom sleeves. They are, first off, they're double-sided, clear, so that you can see both sides of the card. And also, they're about as tight as you can possibly get to the card.
Yeah.
While still allowing the card to go in.
Yeah, mine's double-sided, too.
Yeah.
And, I don't know if they're as thin as the card, but they're thin enough that I know I won't have issues with it.
Yeah.
Now, damn it, I can't talk about it.
I will admit, Finn, I'm surprised you are here today and not, like, busy doing something else.
He might be doing something else, just watching us
That's
at the
true.
same time.
He might just be listening.
It
You're
is
right.
called multitasking.
He does often just listen to things in the background, so that is possible.
It's called multitasking. You should try it.
Yeah, well, look, I was expecting him to be doing a stream.
Thank you, Finn.
I expected him to be doing, well, not a stream, but I expected him to be playing a game with somebody which required his absolute, like, concentration, so... I was more saying I'm surprised that he's here and typing things. Again, I repeat I'm just surprised you're typing things.
But yeah, like, I was watching the extended edition of Jurassic World, and watching our streams at the same time.
Yeah. Well, but again, that's different. You're not actively, he's actively playing a game that he's, like, not fully familiar with.
I mean, I do that, too. I play games and, like, watch stuff at the same time. It helps with my name being called.
I don't see how that helps. Oh, by the way, I forgot how much I do not like the old sets.
Why?
Because in the old sets, they had holo cards that were different numbers than the standard cards.
They do?
Yes!
You sure it is not a promo card?
Yes! Because I had to... I looked at base set... It wasn't base set 1, but it was like... Jungle. And in Jungle, they have holo... Vileplume. And holo... Not reverse holo. Standard holo. And that's card 15. And card 31 is the standard one. So they're actually different numbered cards.
Oh, they
holo
weren't variants at that time. They were different cards.
Yeah, no, the thing is, they didn't have reverse holo. What they had is first edition cards. So what they had was standard and first edition, and then holo, and holo first edition. But the standard and the holo were different cards, but they were exactly the same, except for the holo. So you just get a standard version and a holo version of the same card with different numbers on them. It's
yeah.
Like, but why?
Nowadays, if you get a holo Torterra and
it's the same
holo,
number.
it's
exactly the same card. In this one, it's just, no! Like, why?
By the way, guys, apparently, so I looked this up, the extended edition of Jurassic World is the true movie. Like, basically...
What does that even mean?
Remember the trailer we saw about a T-Rex terrorizing a theater?
Uh-huh.
That's in the fucking movie in the extended edition. They cut it from the film because I don't know if they thought it was going to be too long or if they... Like, literally what Colin Trevorrow said, they told me to cut some of the film, and we ended up cutting 14 minutes out just to satisfy...
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying,
something.
What does it mean to be the true version of the film?
He considers the extended edition to be, like, not a director's cut, just what the film should have been in theaters.
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
It is canon, what he's saying.
Well, yeah, but it's like, for example, the Lord of the Rings have the, like, extended editions that just have more scenes in them. But it's like... Whatever this is if I had to guess, what I bet's happening is that the company is literally doing it on purpose. I think that the internet has bandwidth providers in Florida, and because Florida is, like, fucked up right now because of hurricane, some of the capacity is being rerouted to other locations, effectively. If I had to try to guess why this started happening recently and didn't happen before, I have to assume it has to do with the hurricane taking out some internet bandwidth somewhere, and something's fucked up because of that. So I don't know.
Is the hurricane still happening?
It's effectively done. It's at this point just thunderstorms and shit. Like, it's not an actual storm anymore. I don't think.
Yeah, guys, if it cuts out again, I'm done.
Oh, it's going to cut out again. It's going to cut out probably another 3 or 4 times. And then it'll stop for a few hours, and then do it again. Because that's what was happening the last few times. So, I bet you might... Oh, by the way, it actually got really bad for Fossil Fighters yesterday, because it cut it into multiple streams. Because it was 3 videos on Twitch. So, what this might mean is that we have to... if we decide to stream through this, because it, you know, it does it a couple times and then stops for like an hour, what we might have to start doing is, until this goes away, we have to stitch every video together. Which is gonna suck.
I don't think I'm fine with that. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. That wasn't a question of if we were fine with it. I'm just saying, if we decide to stream through it, we might have to do that, because I don't know if Twitch is gonna keep the videos whole or not.
Shiny hunting I can deal with, because all we're doing is we're looking for one Pokemon.
Yeah.
So there's not much to lose.
Yeah, I get that.
But it's when we're playing games like Fossil Fighters when it fucking matters.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree.
Like, well, with Fossil Fighters, I can deal losing some footage of me like digging the fossil.
Yeah.
What I'm not fine is digging a new fossil and the stream cutting out.
Yeah.
Because it's new.
Yep. I sadly don't think I have any examples of that to show you. I'll see if I can... I have the fossil set I can show it to you. Give me a second.
Yeah, guys. Worst case scenario, we're looking at we might not be able to stream.
Yeah, we will continue trying to stream. But
what I'm thinking we do is, if we can do it, we have to record the stream ahead of time and then stream it.
We'll see what we can do. Like, if we have to get to that point, we'll see what we can do.
Because if we do it at that point, then we won't lose anything. We record it and then stream it. We're not gonna lose anything if the bandwidth's bad.
Yeah. I'll think about that.
But the problem is, guys, me and older bro just do not have the time right now.
We really don't.
And I'm about to start a new job.
Well,
so I don't know my schedule until 2 weeks later.
I have to think. Because I know... Okay. We have a policy. We're trying to... We're moving towards archiving all of our videos. And that means that we need to have recordings of every stream. What I'm wondering, OBS allows you to, while streaming, also record the video. So my question is,
will it cut anything?
Does it cut when the stream cuts? I'm gonna guess it doesn't. So what we might end up doing is we might end up having these streams, and these streams cut out, and then we upload the unstreamed version that has no issues.
We can try it. I'm just worried that might take more bandwidth.
Well, in theory, it shouldn't take any bandwidth. Because it's not streaming the recording.
Okay,
but it may take more processing for the computer. And I don't know if that would fuck with anything.
Alright.
It should.
Alright, guys, we will try doing that. Now, before you say, well, it's just older bro's shit other computer. No, it's not. It's happening.
Yeah, this has happened on both computers. We know that this is an internet problem. It is not something that we can resolve easily.
But anyway, guys.
Trust me, we've thought of that too. It's always our assumption that it's us.
By the way, guys, I am just going to... I'm going to stream through this one since it's shiny hunting.
So far, it's gone back to being fine. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's a situation where it cuts out and then cuts back in. It's going to be fine for like an hour. And then it'll cut out and cut it back in again. a couple times. It's some weird thing.
So I'm praying this stops once whatever's happening in Florida is resolved.
Yeah, and that's gonna be weeks. There's no easy way for me to give these to you, is there?
No.
Great. Yeah, so you can see here, like, the first cards in this set, it's like Mr. Mime, and it's hollow. And it's Scyther, and it's hollow. And it's Vileplume, and it's hollow. But then there's another card just a little ways in. Vileplume, exact same card, not hollow.
Non-hollow.
Different number.
Yeah.
But it's exactly the same. Every piece of text on it is the same. Except it's not hollow.
Yeah, the older cards, Wizard of the Coast up to Johto, didn't have the niceness of newer sets. The niceness of newer sets, they sort them by type and number them that way.
Oh yeah, the old sets. It pisses me off in some of these older sets, not because of type. I don't care about the type. My bigger issue is that the evolutions aren't in order. So sometimes it'll be, you'll just have Rattata and Raticate in the same set, and they're not anywhere near each other. It's like, why?
Yeah, it does that too.
So yeah, I so appreciate newer sets. I'm not the kind of person who's against Wizards of the Coast, like some people, when it comes to the Pokemon trading card game. I think they did a very good job with older sets.
Newer sets.
No, Wizards of the Coast, I think, did a good job with older sets. But I think that there were some issues that needed to iron out. And
yeah, I think it was at the end of Hoenn when they started to sort them by type. If it's not the end of Hoenn, it was definitely the start of Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah. And as a reminder, guys, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald was when the Pokemon Company officially took over all cards. So,
yeah.
Oh yeah, the other thing that sucks with base sets 1 and I think the first 3 sets is there are 4 of each card. Because for these sets only, there's
duplicates.
Yeah,
that have different numbers.
There's a 1999, and then there's a 1999 through 2000.
Now it is still base set 1, right?
Yes, both are base set 1, but there was different reprintings of base set 1, some of which were in 2000 and some of which were in 1999.
Is 1999 first edition?
No. Well, okay, here's the thing.
Is the first edition cards is the different number?
No.
Oh
so, for Wizards of the Coast, they did not have Reverse Hollow. Their Reverse Hollow is first edition. So first edition wasn't a different set. First edition cards were hidden within every set, just like Reverse Hollows.
Really? I thought
No.
You could get like a whole booster case.
Nope. It could be that way too. I don't know. But they were the same set. It wasn't like you bought a first edition set. It's just that first edition cards were the Reverse Hollows for their set.
Now, do you know the thing about the booster cases?
For
Wizard of the Coast?
No. What's up?
Okay. So, here's something to note about the booster cases of Wizard of the Coast.
Yeah.
If you ever get one and you open one.
Yeah.
And you find... Do you know about the black triangle? On cards. It was a printing error.
No.
If you find... packs with a black triangle on it, that is an error. And apparently it is more valuable. Like,
what do you mean by that? Like,
okay, think about it this way. So normal packs, they go for like $500.
Yeah.
Black triangle packs go for double or triple that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's something on the exterior wrapping.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, what are you talking about here?
You won't believe what happened to Enlisted Leaf. So he bought just a random booster case of one.
Yep.
He found a black triangle booster case.
Yeah.
Where all of the packs had black triangles on it. And he didn't notice until halfway through the video.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And that is unheard of.
Just the idea you open up all these packs, you're like, oh shit, I am wasting money. I have ruined this. Oh, fuck. Guys, don't do what I'm doing. Just like, fucking hell, don't do that. It's 99, it's 99,
Yeah.
2000.
So, with every card being Black Triangle, he bought the booster case for, I think $1,000. If he didn't open that, and they were all, and he could confirm that they were all Black Triangle packs, if it was sealed, it would have been worth $10,000. Yeah. Well, over $10,000 actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's the other sucky one. Okay, did I talk to you about Generations? No, I was talking to friends about this. So Generations.
Yeah, I know Generations.
Yeah.
They had the Radiant cards.
Well, I was gonna say no. Generations, the set that was the reprint of old cards.
Yes. Wait. X and Y.
Like
Evolutions, you mean?
No, I think it was called Generations. It was the one that was.
You mean Celebration?
No, that's the new version of Generations. That was the set that was called Generations 2, but they renamed it Celebrations. The one where they took the original base set 1 cards and reprinted them.
That was X and Y Evolution.
I'm pretty sure that was not.
But that's not the point. The names don't matter. Like, that set, I've complained a lot about those cards because the text on them looks really shitty. And most of the base set 1 cards don't have that text. But the first edition base set 1 cards do have that shitty text.
Well, they must have reprinted them with the first edition cards.
They do, and that's the problem. It's like,
but the text looks so bad in the base set ones or in the first editions. Use the better text. Like, I get that you're trying to reproduce it, but it's like, no, don't use the bad text.
Give me a second, guys. I'm looking up X and Y Generations.
Younger bro is double checking because it's just like.
It won't let me load it on my phone.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll get it.
Anyway, Pokemon X and Y Evolutions is the set I believe you're thinking of. Because Generations, they had special cards. I don't think they had any cards that were reprinted. Generations had cards that had reverse hollows where they had like glittering stars on them.
Stars.
They had music notes, I believe, on a Gardevoir card. It was very, very glittery. X and Y Evolutions is the set that reprinted base set 1 and 2. And Celebration has some reprint cards, but they're not from base set. They're from all eras. Like, you'll find level X cards in there. You'll find shiny Pokemon cards with the gold star on them.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It is XY Evolutions.
Okay, that's fucking stupid. As a Pokemon company, why would you call the set that is the old cards from the original series Evolutions when that's literally the original set of cards? The newer cards of the Evolution, you evolved them by making them better fucking cards. Call it Generations, to show this is an old generation of cards.
Yeah. Generations was a special set.
Yeah, but it's not. Or I at least get Celebrations. I like that name.
Yeah, Celebrations is, like I said, it was a reprint of all eras.
Yeah, that makes sense because it's celebrating the game. Like, no, they should have switched those names. Call it Generations for the reprint of Gen 1, and XY Evolution should be the other one.
By the way, guys, and what I mean by Radiant cards and Generations, that's not what it means nowadays. There are Radiant Shiny Pokemon. That's not what Generations had. They called their special cards Radiant cards. They called it the Radiant Collection. So, yeah, it gets confusing.
Yeah, the
reason that everything keep going to the singularity with Xbox One and now D&D 1.
No, please tell me they are not calling the new edition of D&D, the 6E that also might be 5E. Please tell me they're not calling that D&D First Edition again. No, I refuse. Like, I cannot accept more confusion. Stop confusing people. Like, every fucking company out there in the universe, please listen to this. Stop confusing your customers and sell them a fucking clear product that they understand.
By the way, I do want to know.
Just fucking hell.
Older bro, I do want to know.
Yes.
Since you were around the time where you could, like, you definitely have more base set 1 and 2 cards than me.
Sure.
Did you ever pull a Holo Charizard?
I don't think so. What? That's in base set 1?
That's in base set 1.
That's one of the first cards in base set 1, right? It'd be like card number 1. Is it?
I don't know. But it is the hardest card to pull.
Like, I have Holo Blastoise, Gyarados, Raichu, and Venusaur, but this is Holo, right?
Holo Charizard.
Yeah, no. Because the Holos are always in the beginning of base set 1.
I know you bought one, I believe. I believe when, like, the last time you bought someone's set off of Facebook. Is that where you bought all those red sleeved cards from?
Sure.
Yeah, I think you had one in there. So you.
Oh, that's probably a. It's probably a alternate language card then.
Because I have alternate language cards over here, and they're still in red sleeves.
Oh. I thought it was in English. It also could have been.
Sorry, guys. I probably came on. Like.
It also could have been the X and Y evolutions card, and I didn't notice.
Let me check.
Because, guys, they did reprint both the non-holo and the holo Charizard for X and Y. And yes, holo is more expensive.
No, I don't have it in here either.
Huh.
By the way, it's doing the thing again.
So how often was that?
About every 30 minutes. So yeah, it looks like it's about on every 30 minutes. It's doing this. Although it is not crashed yet. It just went to, like, low. But yeah, I do not like the idea of them changing the name to, like... You know what? Here. I'm gonna say it right now. PlayStation's doing it right. Who gets fucking confused when they hear, oh, it's the PS5? No one. Absolutely no one. Like, Nintendo does new names for all their consoles, and that's fine. Whatever.
Oh, you're complaining about Xbox One.
Yeah, I'm saying, look, PlayStation figured out a naming scheme, and they said, you know what? It's simple, and everyone's always going to get it. When they release the Xbox 52, it'll still be the Xbox 52, and they're not going to name it the Xbox 3XLF or some stupid shit. It's going to be called the Xbox 52. When we get to PlayStation. I'm sorry. When we get to the PlayStation 52, it'll still be called PS52. It will not be called PSXF3 or whatever.
Yeah,
but when Xbox gets to the 52nd one, it'll be called the Xbox 3X2. Because just to make it as fucking confusing as possible.
Yeah, we have the Xbox Series X, which is Xbox
Yeah, what
2.
the fuck is the Xbox Series X and Series S? And I'm sure there's people out there, including Younger Bro, who can tell me what the difference is. But When you hear that, which one's the new console?
Even
You don't know.
Even I don't know the difference. I have a 360.
Yeah, it's like... providers are difficult to swap. Because they're intentionally carved up into pseudo-monopolies. Anyways, so... What was I saying? Oh, how many people out there actually believe the Xbox One is the first Xbox? Don't know! How the fuck can I tell you?
I'm sure little kids do.
Yeah, and I'm sure that I'm sure it's less than 0, or more than 0. You know how many people think the Xbox 5 is the first Xbox? 0. Or the PlayStation 5 is the first PlayStation? 0. No one thinks that. Because it's the 5th one. That's how counting works. People probably assume that there's 4 other PlayStations before the PlayStation 5. Because again, that's how numbers work. It's simple. Everyone understands that that 1 precedes 5. And so does 2, and 3, and 4. And when the PlayStation 6 comes out, they'll think that 5 precedes 6. Because that's how numbers work. It's easy.
By the way, guys, since I'm getting a new job, I'm definitely being paid more than what I'm currently making. So if I can manage it, I want to try to do 1 Pokemon card opening a month. If I can manage it.
If he can manage it.
But I have to save up first. So guys, I haven't said, but the next opening we're doing is going to be around December. I'm going to save up my money until then. Then once December hits, hopefully we'll have regular Pokemon card openings after that.
We shall see. Here's 244s.
What I would like to do is in the summer, I want to go around and look at rummages because you never know what you can find. So I'd like to do like vlogs on TikTok.
See, that's what I've considered doing something like that, but more like but for Pokemon cards and being like, hey,
yeah,
I'm gonna buy out like people's sets,
yeah,
like just see what we get, because that's basically just a continuation of what we were doing before.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do too.
Gotcha.
Like I want to go rummaging for Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Because I just watched a video today.
Yeah.
Someone sold. What was it? I think it was most of base set 1, most of base set 2, and I think a little bit of fossil for only $100. And I think it included Holo Charizard and stuff like that. Stuff you wouldn't think would be $100.
It has stopped for me. Well, Finn, it has rebooted, so you might want to refresh.
I don't think he can hear you.
No, well, I mean, he should be able to. Hearing me shouldn't be the problem. It's seeing me that should be the problem. Speaking of Finn, let me know when you move out so we can have a housewarming party.
We'll have a house party, we don't need nobody.
Oh, that's absolutely not true.
We'll wake up all the neighbors till the whole block hates.
Please don't do that.
Gonna have a house party.
The thing that pisses me off is I know there's a reason I kept both these cards, but they're not different.
Color.
They're not different.
Like, I don't think I've sorted them out, but there is like faded colors of some cards, and that's actually considered valuable.
The thing is that a lot of situations fading isn't a different card. It's literally just it's just because it's been in contact with light.
Oh, get this.
Uh-huh.
So Evolving Skies is one of the newest sets. I'm pretty sure it's Evolving Skies. If it's not Evolving Skies, it's X and Y Evolutions.
Yeah.
One of the two sets, they were rushed so much that there was a ink printing error, so it made cards darker, and they are more valuable.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for those. I'm sure I got some, and I haven't noticed, so I'm gonna have to check those sets. Well, I know I don't think I got any for Evolving Skies because I've never opened Evolving Skies.
Like that one's
But
different.
I did open X and Y Evolutions.
Yeah, that one's different. These are straight up nuts.
But yeah, I think I sorted out most of my cards that I thought were darker and lighter, and I usually just kept. I think I kept either the lighter or the darker version. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like, I knew that in base set 1, I knew I was going to have a lot of this because that's just a thing with the original versions of cards where this happens all the time. But there also are different. There is the 99 2000 versus 99, which are duplicates.
Yes, and
duplicates.
you gotta watch out for that.
So I'm checking both. But
like, I had to sort through my extra cards one time because I was unsure if I sorted, like, accidentally sorted cards out that even though they're duplicates, they had different dates.
yeah. Well, and the other thing that sucks is that in the original series, as a reminder, they redid, or they doubled, like they reused cards. So sometimes, if you miss the symbol on one of these cards, you cannot tell that they're different sets.
Yep, I had to go back and look through them again because of that too. By the way, guys, if we get Shiny Scorbunny, I will evolve into Raboot, and then we'll probably end the episode because of our streaming issues. So if I get the Shiny, we're done, and if we hit 12:30, we're done.
Yeah, that is true. Again, these are some cards I'm just going to throw out. The worst one.
I'm only playing through because it's shiny hunting, and we're not really losing a lot of valuable, like, footage.
Yeah.
The only footage I value is the shiny and evolving it.
That's a 99 2000. And that's a 99.
By the way, guys, we have hit 600. We did that 3 counters ago. Sorry, we were busy talking about Pokemon.
How dare we have conversation?
Okay.
Yeah, we apologize for the one thing that we're good at, having conversations.
Wham, 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 wham.
I also am pretty sure that I'm just gonna accidentally forget, or I'm accidentally gonna miss
One of the foreign language cards again.
You don't want to mess those.
No, I really don't. 260.
By the way, guys, when I do my searches, I am not going to open the Japanese sets to find, say, I don't know, a Gardevoir card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am not
Yeah.
prioritizing that.
Well, you're only doing the.
I'm only going to do the English variant. Now, if you guys want to send me the Japanese, I won't mind it.
Well, I was gonna say the only reason you were doing the Marnie,
because you've said that you were gonna do some specialty for like those, where you were gonna do like a foreign language, but those are like a special case. Generally, you're not doing anything Japanese, right?
I would just buy the cards outright if I wanted to.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like,
So-
I am not going to.
But yeah, otherwise you are
Hunt
just
them.
not going to do
You're not doing any.
Japanese cards.
No.
Okay. I
Like-
think that's fair.
Like, if I have more money, I'll consider it, but as of right now, no.
Yeah. That's my thought with card collecting. It's like I'm not getting foreign language variants of the cards because that's
The
Okay.
problem is anytime that they add a language, now you have to do another set of exactly the same cards again.
Well, what I do is,
And that's just a no for me.
what I do is, I put the Japanese variants at the end of the English set.
yeah, but
But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, like, say that you decided I'm going to collect English and Japanese cards, and you wanted to do all of them. That means that you are going to have to collect 6-ish of every card, depending on the set and whatever.
Yeah.
You're just
And
literally
that's
going to have
over 1,000
yeah,
cards.
that's
well, no. That's over 1,000 cards in like 3 different. If you do between like 3 different sets for the entire game, that's millions of cards. That's just untenable.
Guys, I'm not gonna prioritize all of the reverses either. If I want them, like, if I'm missing some, I'll just buy them. Like, just to actually complete a whole set.
yeah.
Yeah, to me, when I complete a set is when I get all the normal cards,
Mm-hmm.
all the secret rares.
So basically, at least one of every card.
Yes. And I say normal, but some of the hollows are the normal card.
Yeah. See, I don't like that. I will say I do not like the fact that there aren't a standard unhollow variant of a card. I think
I
there
think they took them out to print less.
I get that, but it's like I don't like that.
There are some sets that do still do
Yeah.
a normal.
Because I'm the kind of person who's like, there should be a standard, a hollow, and a reverse hollow of every card in the game. For every set in the game. There should be 3 versions of every card.
Yeah,
Except for the
now
special
they only have to
cards.
worry about 2 versions of every card.
Yeah.
Which I understand why they did that.
But
Again,
then just
they print less.
at that point, then they should just merge the reverse hollow and the hollow. Make it a full hollow. Or standard. If you want to print less,
Well, they had that. That was Generations.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Just do that for if you want to merge them. Don't make the standard hollow. Make there be a standard and then a full hollow, and that's it. If you want to go down to 2, do it that way. But don't do. But we're just gonna not print the normal version of the card anymore. That's no.
Remember when Detective Pikachu was all hollow? There's no normal variant.
Yes, but that's also a specialty set.
Yes.
Like,
And it's a very small set, too.
yeah, it's like, but for the normal game, it's like, I don't want to play if I was actually playing the game, I wouldn't want to play with my hollows, even sleeving them. I'd rather just have the base normal card. But now the game's saying, well, there is no base normal card. The hollows are the base normal card. And it's like, no, just let me play with the standards and let me have the hollows as my like collectible set.
There's something I don't like about Unlisted Leaf, and
Yeah.
he doesn't collect the reverse hollows. I understand why he doesn't.
Because it's a lot more cards.
It's a lot more cards. And he's like, if I just have the normal variant, I'm happy. And I'm fine with that. I respect that. But I just hate...
I respect it, but I hate you.
I just hate it because, like, to me, it's a different card.
Yeah.
Like, it is vastly different from the normal card. So, to me, I'm like, wouldn't you want to keep the rarer version? Like, the reverse hollow is a rarer version of the normal card.
Yeah.
So, to me, there's more value in keeping some of the reverse cards. Like, I would more understand him if he kept the reverses that he pulled of the cards. No, he also just keeps the normal. But he does that just so it looks nicer in his binder. And it does. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I just don't consider the reverses being the same card.
And I think that's fair.
Like, he can do whatever he wants with his cards.
Yeah,
if he wants to give some of them away, whatever. But I just don't like seeing that.
Yeah.
Like, he also does it that way to save sleeve space.
Yeah.
And again, yeah, I agree. It does do that. You don't have to buy binders that have over 400 sleeves in them.
Yeah.
Like,
I can agree.
Eventually, I have to get binders that have to have over 600 sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And right now, I have over 400.
Yep. Okay, I'm in. Can you think of the one off the top of your head that has the, like... I don't know how to describe this set symbol. That as the set symbol?
This is
Gen 3.
Gen 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so is the EX era
Yeah.
cup card.
Yeah, I
Or
don't
cup symbol.
I
don't remember.
Okay. I can tell you by the time... it's redded again. It's not off, but it is red. I can tell you at least by this set, they are still mixing the types. So, if it's not...
very late.
Yeah, so it's at least... It's still in Gen 3 they're doing it. So it might be Gen 4 start, or it might be end Gen 3.
Pokélector is not liking something, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I can tell you this is a full set.
I think the Wi-Fi is so bad, I can't load Pokélector.
That's very possible. Stream's still going, though, so...
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Hoenn that had most of the EX sets. Like, EX Phantom Forces.
Yeah.
Was it Phantom Force? Or, no, Forces Unseen? Pretty sure that was an unknown set. Wait, that's Diamond and Pearl. No. That's Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's still Gen 3, though.
Heart Gold Soul Silver is Gen 4.
Oh. Then I'm thinking of Gen 4, damn it. No, I don't know the Hoenn sets that well.
That's fine. I didn't expect you to. I was just letting you know that by that set they are still doing...
Pretty much anything pre-Diamond and Pearl I don't know that much because I just don't have a lot of those cards.
Yeah.
Most of the cards I have for those sets I got from you.
Yep.
And I'm still getting from you.
And again, some of those cards probably I actually don't have because I didn't know they were different. But that's okay. I have long since given up on attempts to figure that out. I'm just gonna go with what I've got.
Yeah, I know I've had to sort through all of your cards at least 3 or 4 times. I think
I'm gonna have to sort through all of my cards again.
Like, including your extras.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to end up selling your cards online, or are you going to give them away like Unlisted Leaf does?
I have sold some of them away, but the problem is it takes so long to sell them.
Well, that's why you just put all of them on.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a Delta Species hollow.
Yeah, that's why you just put all of them on eBay.
This is probably Delta Species. Because the hollows say Delta Species on them.
I don't think Delta Species was the name of the set. I'm pretty sure they had them on the cards.
No, I'm pretty sure that Delta Species was the set. Because it was the set that had Delta Species in it.
Because that was not a Gen 3 mechanic, generally. That was just a mechanic for one set.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
It's like the level X cards, except if they tied it only to the one set. I think. I can't remember. I didn't write down the names. Of the
No,
sets.
Delta Species is... What that means is some of the Delta Species cards, they can be different typed. So you could get a Water-type Pikachu. That's what that meant for that set.
Yes.
That wasn't the name of the set.
I still think it was his name in the set, but I don't remember. And I'm not currently, like, I guess I can look it up.
If it was the name for the set, it was for one set, but they continued saying Delta Species for, I think, most of that gen.
They first appeared in EX Delta Species, so they did actually... Yes,
this is the EX Delta Species set.
Okay. But did they continue after that, doing Delta Species cards?
Yes. It was last released in EX Dragon Frontiers. Which I think was only like a couple sets after.
But they still called it Delta Species. For a set and on the cards.
Let's see. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I
they did in Japanese.
I was pretty sure.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Some of the Delta Species cards were really nice. I remember a very nice Ponyta card. There was a really nice Ditto Pikachu card. Trying to remember all the ones I had.
I remember back when they used to have
X's Pokemon, and they weren't the trainer cards.
I got a EX Delta Species Pokemon Holo Shogun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got that from you.
Probably.
Yeah, I love getting those holo cards that have the logo on them.
Yeah.
I will say, the old... As much as I just said I would love the full holo cards instead, their original full holo cards are so shitly colored. You can easily tell that they put on a really bad, like, holo texture over it.
Yeah.
And it just decolors the whole card.
Newer full holos are much better. But, like, oh,
Well, they still darken.
But the new ones don't darken it this much. They don't turn it, like, completely a different color. It just lightly decolors.
I don't know, the holo fighting energy that I have in my set's pretty dark, and it's a newer card.
I don't know. I don't remember being that bad, but
I think it's
also.
I think it just looks that way with energy cards. Like they just get a darker background.
No, it's pretty much the same even for those.
Oh,
like it physically just decolors because they literally just play. It's a weird effect of that texture.
It sucks.
By the way, do you catalog your cards on Pokemon Pokélector? No.
Oh, what the heck?
We're at 0 again.
I just had 101 for some reason separated.
Anyway, I wanted to ask how many Pokemon cards you have.
Oh, I have no clue. 0.
Because according to Pokélector, I have over 4,000.
I stopped counting.
And counting, guys.
Yeah, I long since stopped counting.
Looks like it actually might be every 40 minutes. It's about 120 now.
Yeah, guys, younger sis is starting to get into the Pokemon craze. So she started with Pokemon Go.
The Pokemon craze. Oh, I remember the 90s when that was a thing.
Yeah. So she started with Pokemon Go. Now she's getting into the cards. If you haven't seen her TikTok, you should. She pulled a Rainbow Rare V-Star Whimsicott the other day. Most common Rainbow Rare in Pokemon Go. And then she got the most common V Full Art in Pokemon Go, which was a Alolan Executor.
Here's base set 2.
If it's not Alolan Executor, it's tied with Full Art Whimsicott V.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he couldn't, that thing never actually refreshed, or just decided not to say anything about, like, back.
That's also possible. He could just be like, I'm not being actively addressed, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah. I think we're having such an issue with Snom is because for some reason it is a harder hunt than people think.
I don't know. It's just weird. Like, there shouldn't be any difference between any Pokemon egg hunting wise. Statistically, there should be no difference. So it's like, I don't...
Well, we haven't got over 1,000 yet, so it's not weird yet. Yeah. Like, when we hit 2,500, that's when we're like, okay, what the fuck?
That's fair.
Like, I'm not even going to be mad if we don't get another Shiny Scorbunny until, like, 1,000. Because the starter Pokemon are considered some of the hardest hunts in this game.
You know what annoys me, though?
What?
The original game separated out the trainer cards. Those are always at the end. So why'd they separate those out and not separate everything else out?
Oh, weird.
Because, like, this is where all the trainer cards are.
Yeah, in newer sets, they put the trainer cards after the normal Pokemon cards.
Yeah, because it goes like
and
fire,
then it
water.
goes into the secret rares.
Yeah, exactly.
So
they've kept that throughout the whole game. Trainer cards are always at the end. But the typed cards, like the Pokemon, were like, no, we're just not gonna sort them like that.
I actually have a decent amount of secret rares. Probably one of the best secret rares I pulled was from a single pack.
Yeah.
I think it was Pokemon Tag Team. Was it Tag Team? No, it wasn't. It was Flashfire.
Yeah.
Was it actually one of Flashfire? Well, I'm trying to think. It was the set that Green's Exploration Full Art was in, and I was gunning for it.
I don't know. Do you think I know the cards in the sets? So hard to remember where things are, guys.
Sorry, that was Unbroken Bonds.
Yeah.
So I opened one pack of Unbroken Bonds, and I got a full art welder from it.
What?
Full art welder. It was just it was a trainer, and
his name is Welder.
I don't think it was in Let's Go. It was in X and Y.
Welder sounds like the name of the evolution of that Pokemon Go exclusive legendary Meltan. It sounds like the evolution of that because it's literally liquid mercury
Anyway,
with a bolt on it.
I got a full art welder trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah. From a single pack. Like, guys, and it's not really my luck. Like, So, my mom has a boyfriend. There was only once where he failed to deliver, like, the goods, I want to say. Like, besides one pack, every pack he has given me, I have pulled something out of it. If it was just, I think I've pulled several GX cards out of it. I think one of them I duplicated, but it was still a GX card. And then I get a full art welder, which was probably the best one I got. Like, that is insane.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to bring him over to open Pokemon cards, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a good idea.
I was gonna say, that's a straight no. Just no.
I don't like talking bad about him. I do like him, but I want to stay away from him.
Yes.
Like, guys, the other day, he gave me money because my mom missed giving me my birthday money, so he delivered that to me the other day. And he comes up to my counter, he's like, "Oh shoot, did you see it?" I'm like, "See what?" "I dropped a small bag of weed." I'm like, "Oh, no." So I worry for my aunt because that's who they're staying with.
Yeah. Just a heads up, I'm not. If we move out, I don't know if I'm gonna be comfortable with them ever visiting our house.
Oh no, that's
so,
not.
Like that's just making that clear up front.
If mom visits, I think it's just gonna have to be her, or I'm gonna have to just go visit her. Like
I was gonna say, I'm not even sure I'm comfortable with her visiting. Like,
my mom is. I wanted to say she's less of a problem than he is, because I don't really know him. I don't know his life. I don't know what he's done, but I know what my mom's done.
Well, honestly, it's less I have I'm uncomfortable with her as a person. I'm just more uncomfortable with, like, after that one time. I'm not gonna describe what happened to her. I'm just more uncomfortable with her, like, leaving the house ever.
Like, that's why she's staying with my aunt.
Yeah, exactly. It's like...
Because someone has to watch her, and
exactly.
Apparently she's not being watched good enough if they have weed there. Look, guys, I'm not saying my mom is perfect. Like, she just went to a dark place after my grandma and grandpa died. Like,
yeah.
It wasn't easy on her, and it wasn't really easy on me either.
Oh yeah, I do have a holo Charizard. It's base set 2.
It's 2?
Yeah, it's 2.
So.
Yeah, the base set 1 is what you're wanting.
Yes, I know.
But base set 2 is still pretty damn good.
Yeah. It's not even that bad condition either.
Might be worth grading, but...
No, probably not.
Yeah, I do not grade cards until I get a duplicate of it.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to get that same card again in order to grade it and sell it.
That's the nice thing about the sets I'm doing. In theory, I think I can grade everything and still be able to put it in these boxes. Although, that might be a bit of a stretch. Like, literally a stretch.
I wouldn't.
Like,
because they take up a lot of space.
So,
they take up a lot of space.
They put them in those...
And that would cost you a fortune.
Yeah.
It would be $20 a card.
No. I'm saying that if I graded a card, I could probably fit it in the box.
Well,
because like they go in those sleeves, right? The bulky ones, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, those I think can fit, but I
you would need a little bit of a bigger box, though.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You should not grade your entire set.
No, don't do that. That's insane.
To me, you should only grade cards that you value.
Sure.
Or that you know is valuable.
Grade what you put value into. Or what you want value to be put into.
Like, say if I did a search for Sylveon, I would grade all the extra Sylveon cards I got.
Might want to by extra. You're meaning the like higher end cards.
If I pulled a Sylveon GX and then I pulled another Sylveon GX, I would grade the other one.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. There are like strips of 10 cards that I have in here, but I actually have almost every card or every single one.
Ah! No way! No way!
There you go. It does actually.
That is 626 encounters. What?
Egg hunting's just better for starters.
What? It is better than Snom.
Yes, it is.
By a lot.
Okay, I gotta take.
So guys, I guess this means the younger brother ended the stream because he said he was gonna end the stream if he finds the shiny.
Well, I'm gonna evolve it first.
Well, yeah, but.
Oh my god. It blew Snom out of the water.
Yep. I really hope this actually is still streaming,
and like I don't go and refresh the stream afterwards and it's not there. It's gonna very much piss me off if that happens.
Yeah, like it did with Zapdos.
Yeah. Again, I think that only happens if I delete the video, and I have not deleted anything, so...
Yeah, we've been very careful about
that. Oh no, Finn finally responded. Okay.
Thank you for being a good viewer, Finn, and saying that you're back. Very helpful.
Well, I should probably put Actipods here. Oh my god, 626. Imagine if I got another one out of these 3 eggs. I am not going to count the counter.
No, I know, Finn. You just said that you were going to refresh, and then you didn't come back and say, like, oh, I'm back. So, I'm just making fun of you because our viewers tend to just not tell us when issues are happening.
Yeah, guys, I'm not going to count the counter for these 3 eggs because the counter was for that Shiny Scorbunny we just got. Oh my god, it's felt like an eternity since we got a Shiny.
It has been. It has been a literal eternity.
I
mean, I deserve it.
I got 2 Scorbunnies faster than getting 2 Snom. Think about that.
Yep.
And guys, Snom is an easier hunt than this.
Have you, well, how many Snom are you up to?
Well over 2,000.
Yeah, so you're, you, well,
this,
no, I'm saying just the egg hunting.
For just egg hunting?
Yeah.
I am up to 800 on the second Snom.
So there's a legit worry that you might actually get through 2 Scorbunny faster than 1 Snom.
Yes. Like, that is insane to me. Because, guys, I looked it up. I watched several streams. People found Snom in the wild in less than 500 encounters.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It is considered a better hunt than these. How is it fucking possible that I might get through every starter before I get a second Snom?
By the way, guys, if you can hear the mic moving, I apologize. I have to, in order to lay down, I have to have the mic stretched very far out, which means that it vibrates a lot. So apologies. Like, my breath physically causes it to vibrate because it's so,
Yeah, that's RNG. Yeah, you don't say.
I can't believe that I got a second Shiny Scorbunny already.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the thing that really pisses me off. Starmie is before Staryu in order.
Oh, it is?
They're sequential. They're right next to each other. Because Starmie, then Staryu. It's like, fuck you!
Assholes.
Alright, I think I can just battle one of these Pokemon and...
Absolute assholes.
It should evolve it into a Raboot immediately after I defeat this Pokemon, because it should be level 60. Yeah. Hurricane.
Maybe we shouldn't use that move for the next couple weeks.
For no reason in particular.
Is it literally 1 level less than what I need it to be? I think it evolves to level 16.
That's
and
gonna be
it's
so
at
good.
15.
That'll be so good if that's the case.
Watch it not evolve. Oh my god! It was one level less than what I needed it to be. Are you shitting me?
Yep.
Hey, at least it's not 21.
Anyway, guys, the timer for this hunt stops once I get the Raboot.
Yep.
And we're still going. Alright, we are at 18, so it should evolve.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Flame Charge is its signature ability that it gets when it evolves.
Flame Charge, 50. That's 60. Let's get rid of timer.
I like how you're actually giving a crap about this. You will never
use this in battle. Who cares what move you give it?
Yep. Shiny Scorbunny. I'm getting Shiny Raboot. Shiny Raboot actually looks really good. Timer has paused, and we have completed the hunt.
Yep, there you go, guys.
So it gets to be put in the catalog. Congratulations on the Shiny Raboot.
You suck.
Bad news, guys. We're ending the stream, like I said.
Yep.
Good news, I don't think the bandwidth went down during the entirety of that.
Well, after that moment.
Yeah, after that moment, so that's why I wanted to record, so I am happy. Other bad news, that means the next stream.
Yep.
We're going right
fucking
back
to Snom. But there's a hell of a lot of these that can only be obtained in grass, and we're not hunting those in grass.
So good to know this fact. Apparently, at least for newer sets, ground is canonically after poison. So it's supposed to go electric, then poison, then ground, then steel, then normal.
But anyway, guys, I'm happy. I'm not really happy with the condition of our streams. We'll figure out something.
We'll do what we can.
So, yeah. Like and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch. Comment to your videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch. We'll see you guys in the next Shiny Hunt, which we're going back to Snom. Oh my god, how are we going back to Snom right now? Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Unfortunately, Younger Bro's gonna have to get the stream.